to dream about this, looking up the stars, steady plotting on a wish. This is how a heart breaks. This a hit made off a lot of mistakes. This a boy turned man through the music. This a grind 5 minds turned into a movement. This a blueprint to the top you can cruise with. Get you out your self-doubt, make you wanna do shit. This a warm light to a dark night. Eyes on the town watching over like the dark night. I got done wrong, so you know I had to do right. You know what I done, I ain't gotta set the mood twice. Out of town to the city, from a city overseas. Couldn't do this on my own, I knew I would need the team. Dreams get dreamt when the lights turn low, but the grass ain't green where the lights don't show. 17, I was out for revenge. Yes, I know I can never make amends. Yes, I know I was standing at the edge. Yes, but you don't know the meaning of depressed. Yes, you're nobody till somebody lets you down, and you ain't ever gonna swim until they let you drown. Go from pieces on the ground to the peace you found. Record pieces on myself, this a piece right now. And I'm way more wise to the fact that the world makes plans that the mind can't hatch. No heart makes dreams, working time can't match. And I choose to be truth, nothing rhymes like. Said I'm 22, way more wise to the fact that the world makes plans that the mind can't hatch. No heart makes dreams, working time can't match. And I choose to be truth, nothing rhymes like that. Took a lap through my hometown, knowing what I know now. Turns out you never really know what's up till it really goes down. Thinking about love I lost, finish lines I crossed. On my back, a deck with a mind full of thoughts and a drink on the rocks. Everything that made me here. Remember thinking about a whole lot of maybes here. Month after month, song after song, hoping maybe this'll be my year. But it all came together in the end. Thought it was a phase, then I turned it to a trend. Look at how it made beginnings off a couple different ends. These eyes seen a lot, I'm looking through a different lens. Moved to the city to do what I gotta do. Haven't stopped for a second, I've been steady making moves. Thought about what I'd say to a younger eye. Say she ain't worth the time, but she'll be worth the line. Singing, life is a battlefield, you don't have to cry. Just keep your head up, the sun is dry in your eyes. Life is a battlefield, you don't have to cry. Just keep your head up, the sun is dry in your eyes. This a new day, this a brand new life. You ain't gotta ask how we did so right. Crack a brew, take a shot to a brand new vibe. Used to see rough roads, it's a brand new ride. Same old kid with a soul so lit that the whole damn world couldn't sleep on it. Present so present, living like an adolescent. But times I've seen, had to add a couple lessons. Feeling like a veteran when I hit the mic now. You ain't gonna get it if you don't by now. Flexing anybody looking for the competition. Talk about another style, chances I already did it. Your game ain't real like you busy playing Quidditch. You ain't with it, you in scrimmage, you ain't really making killings. Send it to the last inning, are you down to run the play? Tell anybody throwing shade, the sun is on the way. Life is a battlefield, you don't have to cry. Just keep your head up, the sun is dry in your eyes. Life is a battlefield, you don't have to cry. Just keep your head up, the sun is dry in your eyes. around life, really all we known. Product of the mountains till the sun came home. Live inside the moments where the sun stayed low. Remember plotting in the parking lot, plotting just to spark a lot. Someone got a case or two and someone got the handlebar. Someone had a house to go or someone had a camping spot. We would set up shop around the fire pit below the rocks. Someone brought a table, someone brought the cups. Someone had the truck with the speakers that could bump. Some of us got lucky and some of us got drunk, but all of us were lucky, we just didn't know enough. We didn't know. We look back at days like this. We didn't know the beauty in it that exists. We didn't know. No, we didn't know how real life gets. We didn't know. We look back at days like this. We didn't know the beauty in it that exists. We didn't know. No, we didn't know how real life is. She was sitting shotgun, safety off a ride or die. Talk is cheap inside the city where they let their money fly. Word get around quicker than the liquor on a Friday night. Parents heard about it, for you cut the gas to try to glide. Nights on the run, days on the slopes. A reality shared by all of those I hold close. Tried to get nostalgic while I'm cruising down the coast. Hard to do it in a place that's so far from home. I know, home where the heart is. The place that told me we are the artists. Even though home made it the hardest. Setting goals on an ever-moving target. Journey to the top of the mountain peak to see if outside the valley there was more for me. Funny back then I couldn't wait to leave, but it's ingrained in my soul like a tread on sneaks. We didn't know. We look back at days like this. We didn't know the beauty in it that exists. We didn't know. No, we didn't know how real life gets. We didn't know. We look back at days like this. We didn't know the beauty in it that exists. We didn't know. No, we didn't know how real life now, is. Whenever I go home, I never take it for granted. I take Yellowstones over islands made of granite. I take open roads over sitting in your traffic. I take Bob Dylan over most of modern classics. Me, I grew up in the woods, never spent time in the hood. We all got perspectives and this is mine, I go real as I should. Could take you to the places where the wildlife roam, but nowadays escape my wildlife and usually go alone. I get reconnected, disconnected from my phone. No compliments or criticism clouding what I know. The river roaring through the canyon influenced my flow. Watch trees rise on sunny sides, they taught me how to grow. We didn't know. We look back at days like this. We didn't know the beauty in it that exists. We didn't know. No, we didn't know how real life gets. We didn't know. We look back at days like this. We didn't know the beauty in it that exists. We didn't know. No, we didn't know how real life is. They never believed in me, but I never believed them. And I ain't here for the cash though, I'm just here for the freedom. Ride through in a hatchback, juked out in that all black. Move 5'2" on a snapback, cause I move that, son I own that. That's empire, that's building up. Got a lot but can't get enough. Hot dog and I'm catching up, y'all better start on resting up. We the ones, so we do to us, you a liability. Bitches kill me, you were blind to it, now you feel me. That's braille, that's real. Doing bigger numbers than your major deal. You still thinking you a major deal? Took a dream, then I took it overseas. Any of y'all even playing in the field? From 307, homie, y'all ain't even get it, homie. They ain't done this like this where I'm from. Went home, I seen rappers coming up. Look at what we did, doing what we done. I went home, everybody showing love. It's a whole new world showing up. What's a whole different vibe going up? Went home just to open up a show. Little liquor in me, I was on a roll. Crew with me, supposed to get them in for free. Bouncing with the tickets, didn't know me. Snapped on them like old decks on 5-0 grinds. Second that, I realized how much that the ego blinds. Apologize for that, my bad, I must lost my cap. Everybody got a dark side, sometimes the empire gotta strike back. But I feel like I'm the new hope. Episode 2, y'all be the clones. My future setting that carbonite like I'm Han Solo. Used to trip on my X thing, now I'm mob through like an X-Wing. I'm so galactic, so Galactus came here to swallow up the planet. Modern Marvel, hero villain. These days I can't tell the difference. These days I'm on something different, I'm so involved with my current mission. They say, tell us what we don't know. Got flows kicking like a dojo. It was all a hunchback, they ain't Quasimodo. Hit me up for features, but I'm dying with the quote though. this my flex track. Luther if I'm Lex track. This the rise of abstract. Me getting the last laugh. Past that, past rap. I don't need my past back. You trying to figure out your dreams, I'm on fast track. I remember wanting everyone to know my name. I did. I got love for everyone who came before the fame. I do. I promise to keep it going and I'll never change. I will. 18 worldwide, truly here to stay. I said I remember wanting everyone to know my name. I did. I got love for everyone who came before the fame. I do. I promise to keep it going and I'll never change. I will. 18 worldwide, truly here to stay. If I leave in the morning, if I do go away, if I do have a life to lead, know what I couldn't stay. If I leave in the morning, if I'm gone one day, hope I do come back to you. Hope one day I stay. You know I think you know I will never truly let go. And no matter how hard I try or how hard it is for my soul, I just had to let you know. You my Bonnie, I'm your Clyde. You the one who down the ride. You're the savior in my nightmares when it's darkest in the night. You the one who picked me up when no one showed me love. You an angel undercover. Your home is up above. I've been tripping like luggage, ride around the city with a buzz like fuck it. Feelings buckshot, yeah I know I can't duck it, but at the same time feeling like I can't trust it. History like textbooks, love story textbook. Don't open up my phone to even see how your text look. Long distance call and we still connected. Walls caved in and I'm trying to exit. My communication terrible, mood unbearable. And I know to you that kind of me ain't fair at all. I've been messing up since I made the move. Expectation versus reality, a hell of a truth. Don't know what I thought it would make of me. I was thinking of it like it was a make-believe. Back home I would suffocate inside the walls. Guess I thought when I left they would finally fall. You know I think you know I will never truly let go. And no matter how hard I try and how hard it is for my soul, you know I think you know I will never truly let go. And no matter how hard I try or how hard it is for my soul, if I leave, if I do go away, if I do have a life to lead, know why I couldn't stay. If I leave in the morning, if I'm gone one day, hope I do come back to you. Hope one day I stay. You know I think you know, oh, I will never truly let go. And no matter how hard I try and how hard it is for my soul, you know I think you know I will never truly let go. And no matter how hard I try or how hard it is for my soul, cause if I leave, if I do go away, if I do have a life to lead, know why I couldn't stay. If I leave in the morning, if I'm gone one day, hope I do come back to you. Hope one day I stay, yeah. I'm not who I used to be, but then again, neither are you. There's a lot of things we've seen since then, a lot of things that we've been through. Time ticks away. Time, who are we to wait? I'm not who I used to see, but then again, neither are you. There's a lot of things we've seen since then, a lot of things that we've been through. Time, time, time. Time ticks away. Time, time, time. Oh, wait away. Now there's no ghost to hold us down. Now that we both have let go now. So glad we can still laugh in our hometown. Now there's no ghost to hold us down. No ghosts inside these lives we made. We both have our past and Latin bets we make. We both found our sons, the warmth we gained from love. But what we had ain't lost, no, we don't hold no grudge. Learned a lot about ourselves while we got to knowing each other. A chapter inside our stories, now we both writing another. Lucky to have known us, memories to bring up. Some may just be too much, but we'll embrace what was. You got a new man and I know he good. I know because you always know what's good. I got a new girl and she everything. And I'm just happy we both happy after everything. Yeah. No ghost to hold us down. Now that we both have let go now. So glad we can still laugh in our hometown. Now there's no ghost to hold us down. No weight on my heart, it got me feeling brand new. Mess with the idea of us, I'm finally ready for you. I had to center myself before I found someone else. Prove I was good on my own, before I could bring you along. Lost inside the vibe in your eyes. You got a glow that's lighting up the night. You got me knowing I could do it all. And you'll be here to catch me if I fall. I got a new girl and I know she good. You know because I always know what's good. You got a new man who'll be everything. And I'm just happy we both happy after everything. Yeah. No ghost to hold us down. Now that we both have let go now. So glad we can still laugh in our hometown. Now there's no ghost to hold us down. Now there's no ghost to hold us down. Now that we both have let go now. So glad we can still laugh in our hometown. Now there's no ghost to hold us down.
A nice on-time departure today. However, we have a taxi time of another 10 minutes or so because of the distant takeoff runway today. But once we are on our way, with a flight time of 1 hour and 40 minutes, we expect to land more or less on time in Stockholm. Of course, if there are any changes, I'll keep you informed. For now, I'd like to wish you a very pleasant flight, and I hope you enjoy the service of our cabin staff.
I do this for my father, who I've only seen from time to time in my dreams. I do this for you. I do this for my mother, who's finally clean and no longer a fan. I do this for you. I do this for my sister, my wife and my kids, cause they part of the team. I do this for all the naysayers and haters who made me one of the greatest. I know it kills you inside, that's why I do this for you. I do this for my father, who I've only seen from time to time in my dreams. I do this for you. I do this for my mother, who's finally clean and no longer a fan. I do this for you. I do this for my sister, my wife and my kids, cause they part of the team. I do this for all the naysayers and haters who made me one of the greatest. I know it kills kills you inside. That's why I do this for you.
I do this for the kids who sit a bit outside the mix, who maybe cope through humor just to fit in for a bit, who never let the world know when depression's setting in. To all of those who know you, that impression don't exist, and it ain't counterfeit, it's just a way to counter it. I'm living things I dreamed about, I still encounter it. It ain't something that a cigarette or alcohol can fix, but all because of it I flipped it quick, went on to write some hits. This a success, off another breath. This the first step in searching to be nothing less than be the best in what you do, to prove their strength in being you. Learn so much in chasing dreams that I never would in school. Depends on where your passion lie, just no passion never lie. Life presents distractions, but your actions have to fortify the things that you believe in. Have to scream it like a battle cry, and leave the ones who didn't looking stupid while they're asking why. Couldn't lie, I really do this for the ones I love, those who treat the music as a vice and lyrics like a drug, those who need advice on how to lift their spirit high enough to break out of the box they make of lives they know aren't good enough. Just because it's how it is don't mean it's how it has to be. This is what the uninspired testifiers fail to see. Jealousy results from being that which others fail to be, and if it means you're not with me, that honestly sounds fair to me.
I do this for my father, who I've only seen from time to time in my dreams. I do this for you. I do this for my mother, who's finally clean, no longer a fan. I do this for you. I do this for my sister, my wife and my kids, cause they part of the team. I do this for all the naysayers and haters who made me one of the greatest. I know it kills you inside, that's why I do this for you.
Do this for my mother, she'll be working for the summer. Do this for my father, cause these days I often wonder what my life would have been like if I was not adopted. To grow up in a home where I was treated like a problem, I don't know, it's just a guess. Your guess probably good as mine. Lucky that I grew up in a home that wanted me to shine. Lucky that I grew up around some mountains we were taught to climb. Without that inspiration, I don't think that this would be my life. Do this for my friends who've scattered all across the country now. I'm out in Sweden walking back through life so I can write it down. Make a living off the sound, so crazy to say out loud. I'm the biggest thing since Travis Rice to come up out the town. Sorry, gotta stunt a little. Used to have my dreams belittled, but it's all a part of it. I know people's minds are fickle, lines between reality and dreams I blur like faded nights. Come up been so good for me, I wish that I could make it twice.
I do this for my father, who I've only seen from time to time in my dreams. I do this for you. I do this for my mother, who's finally clean, no longer a fan. I do this for you. I do this for my sister, my wife and my kids, cause they part of the team. I do this for all the naysayers and haters who made me one of the greatest. I know it kills you inside, that's why I do this for you.
We gon' be okay, we gon' be alright. 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 Must have been 2:11 when the world ended. At least it felt like it at the time. Teenage years make a heartbreak worse. Plus a lot was going on, couldn't stop it at the time. Dad tried to flip the house. Funny that it all ended upside down. Known for being optimistic, started feeling different. Couldn't fix it, started writing lyrics, all because nobody tried to hear it. Around the same time, hooked to the nicotine. Music and the smoke were synonymous to me, it seemed. Paid prices through devices, both sides. Obsessed with a vision, I knew I could make mine. I knew it would take time, I knew they would outshine. Thought it was just music, didn't know that they would take sides. Freestyle at the party, they said turn it down. Sorry, was I talking over what you're gossiping about? Small town with dreams that didn't involve skis. Looking at me like a weirdo, outside of the scene. Stuck to my friends, stopped fucking with fair weather. But the maple showers brought out the Mayweather. Didn't know what I was doing, but I knew I couldn't stop. Wasn't slowing down, even when my fourth tape dropped. Around the time I was drunk most of my freshman year. Was so focused on my craft that my grades got weird.
Just when it's a big thing crowd, it's a
Thought I figured out I just wasn't made for degrees. Went home, then I went back early 14. All my friends had new friends and I lived off campus in a dingy apartment on a twin bed mattress. Sucked, but I kept my grades up for a bit. I would kick it with some homies every now and again, but the Laramie cold was keeping me inside, and I was smoking on the green when I needed to write. Wasn't able to sleep or even write without it, and being alone made my anxiety spike. If I was hanging with the group, I was drinking that night. Couldn't handle being out without a drink in my sight. Was a mess working on the science of feeling tall. If it wasn't for that tape, I wouldn't get up at all. Recording on a mic that was USB. Thankfully I had Craig making all of my beats. Still struggling trying to be heard. Still a joke back home, stuck in his work. Drop science to dead silence. I was like, word, they don't get it yet, but I swear that it's gonna work. Went back home for the summer, met up with a girl that I used to love, but I was all messed up at the time because I couldn't deal with thinking about another end to us. She brought me back to life, back in senior year. Couple months of that and then she disappeared. She explained to me and it made sense to me that I couldn't move forward with a heart in fear. So I got distant on some bitch shit, can't lie, I was truly being a dipshit. Like oh my, knew I would move to Seattle then. Home never let me stay too long, I guess.
Ups and downs, it's all around. You can find company in hearts that beat high and sync. We're all around.
Music wasn't making money, so I headed out to AI art school, so I thought cool, I'ma be fine. Family wanted a degree, cool, I'ma get mine. Not sure if I made the move for me at the time, I just had to get out. I was just tired of being home. Every ounce of my future was riding on a microphone. That's a lot of pressure, even for a condenser with no mentor to measure up. My music was truly meant to deliver. Fell in love with the city, fell back in love with my art. I was truly in the present, I learned to follow my heart. Truly independent and finally making my mark. 18 worldwide with steady light and a spark. 100K, a couple million, then tens. Views gone crazy, I was over the fence. I was over the moon and the Neverland drop. That right there, what I'm never gonna land off. AI wasn't really what I thought it would be, but I met a couple friends I've been happy to keep. Left that summer back home again. Then I started plotting out how the team would win. We decided it was time that we all should meet overseas with the team for a couple of weeks. Patrick, Craig, Glenn, Gustav and me set up in a cabin south of Stockholm streets. 5 musicians, 4 countries, 1 album. Took 5 years to make this our outcome. Used to ask how come, now they ask how. I just believed in it way more than most out. I just remained me and painted what I've seen. Painting you all the lows and highs in these dreams. All the pleasure and pain, the sun that came out the rain. Now we on our way, life will never be the same.
Ups and downs, it's all around. You can find company
22 and I'm way more. 22 and I'm way more. 22 and I'm way more wise. 22 and I'm way more wise to the fact that the world makes plans that the mind can't hatch. No heart makes dreams working time can't match. And I choose to be truth, nothing rhymes like that. They say they know, but they don't know what they say they know, but they don't know what I come from a small town, so a little bit of talk don't go round. But that's okay, I'm on my way. Never slowed down, I did it my way. Came out to town, hit the highway. All for the town where my heart stay. Now I'm in the city, went overseas and they riding with me. Met up with fans out in Norway. 5,000 miles from my old ways. That's a lot of distance from the old days. Lot of difference couple years make. Not a minute that I would trade. Not a second that I could change. Everything that I went through made me everything that I am. They say life is what happens when you've been busy making other plans. I just learned who I was through doing all that I've done. Living off what I live for, and I live for what I love, yeah.
People staring at me everywhere that I go. They try to judge me when they don't even know the half of my story, just what only the told. Cause they feel they should expose me for all I have and all I've gained this year. Everything I've said and all I've ever did. Yeah.
They say they know, but they don't know a thing. They say they know, but they don't know a thing. I know I came a long way, from recording raps on a laptop in my driveway. You know I came a long way, from vengeful lyrics spewing out a heartache. Nowadays I'm closer with my family than I ever been. Living in the city, got a new girl and she loving all of this. Got the best team, chase the best dreams, got a circle that I trust. They talk to us about making it, but I think I'm on the cusp. But that ain't what it's been about, nah, this journey shaped who I am. They say life is what happens when you've been busy making other plans. Went international, off of passion, oh this is good to be alive. Looking out the window on the way home, so much went into that flight, yeah.
People staring at me everywhere that I go. They try to judge me when they don't even know the half of my story, just what only the told. Cause they feel they should expose me for all I have and all I've gained this year. Everything I've said and all I've ever did. Yeah.